Yeah, I gotta go check out her story. Hey, I'm back, Facebook. I don't know. I don't know why. This happened to me last year too. I was mid broadcast and I got cut off. Facebook is trying to silence me, y'all. I'm just kidding. Hi, Brazen Lawyer. How are you? We're gonna get started in just one more minute. Um, yes. Hope you guys are having a great week. I had an unexpected. It has. Okay, Facebook's been tripping for 2 weeks now. Thank you. I'm glad it's not just me. All right. Yay. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm very excited about today. We've got some real world examples of some stuff. And okay. Bum 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 bum. We got 4 people in Instagram. All right, it's time to get started, y'all. 6:05. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My day was wonderful, Tanya. Thank you for asking. Happy Thursday, y'all. Almost end of the week. We've made it. I hope that you have had a very fantastic week. If this is your first time ever seeing my face, hearing my voice, my name is Natalie Pierre-Lewis. I'm the owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help you get your business paperwork together. Things like getting registered with the state, making sure you have appropriate contracts, protecting your brand through trademarks, copyrights, and patents. I help you do all that stuff. You might be asking yourself why I'm qualified to help you. I am so glad that you asked. I'm a licensed attorney. I have been one for over a decade. I've started multiple businesses for myself and others. I've had many careers in the realms of law, entrepreneurship, education, hospitality, and administrative support. And most important, I'm very passionate about making business and legal education as accessible to everybody as possible. Not everybody has the time, the money, or the desire to go to business school or to law school, but a lot of you wonderful people out here have great business ideas. And if you're going to be successful in business, there are just certain concepts that you need to know. All right. And that's why I'm here. Thank you to whoever came on back in Facebook. I don't know what's going on Facebook. It's tripping. But yeah, if you're interested in any of my services or products, you can go to the link in my bio, linktr.ee/NPL consulting firm. There you're going to find snippets of my ebooks. You're going to be able to check out my e-store where I have the full ebooks and video trainings for purchase. You're also going to find access to my podcast where I interview entrepreneurs in different areas to find out the behind the scenes info of how to, thank you, Tanya, of how to make their business a success. So go to linktree/NPL consulting firm if you're interested in any of those services, okay? If you are here for the first time for this show, every week I come on here on Thursdays and I have pulled stories every week from the news having to do with celebrities or pop culture phenomenon, and I use them to demonstrate business and legal concepts. Hello, Signet Magazine. If you ever have a story that you would like me to talk about on here, I would love for you to submit. I am always looking for new stories. I can't catch everything myself. So last week I had an overabundance of stories. This week I have a little bit of a lighter load, but there's still great stories. So if you ever have a story that you want me to talk about, send it on. Smoke signal, email, beeper, page me. I don't know. Send the stories. Everything is great, Signet Magazine. So we're going to get started in a couple of moments, and then we are going to, and you guys can ask me your questions. If you have questions about these stories as I am telling them, if you're new, just drop your questions. Sometimes I get a little excited and I might forget to check in with you guys. So I'm gonna so just drop them and I'll look up and answer the questions. All right. Okay. So the first story that we have for tonight has to do with TracFone versus the USPTO. Now, how many of you guys have ever heard of a company called TracFone? If you have heard of TracFone, please give me a T in the comments. And if you are not familiar with TracFone, give me a 0 in the comments. So if you know what TracFone is, give me a T. T! If you don't know what track phone is, give me an O. Oh. All right, I've got 2 T's. Hi, Nicole. All right. I guess I was a cheerleader in a past life. But all right. So TracFone, they provide, I got 3 T's. All right. TracFone provides low cost cell phone services. Okay. And TracFone tried to trademark the phrase unlimited. I got 4 Texas. Oh, GQ. Okay, that's cute. I like that, GQ. All right. So TracFone tried to trademark the phrase unlimited carryover. This is, I guess, a program that they have where your minutes just roll over to the next month or some, or and your data. I didn't even know people still did roll over. I thought plans were pretty much unlimited now, but then I'm on my parents' family plan, so. But yeah, so they tried to trademark the phrase unlimited carryover, and the USPTO said no. You want to know why they said no? So if you remember, when I've talked about trademarks and the different levels of trademarks, a trademark, a word that you make for that you want to trademark that is simply descriptive of what the product is that you're trying to sell, that is not a good option for a trademark. So if you were ever trying to trademark, I don't know, fast service or, quick delivery, those are not trademarkable because all what they're doing, they're just describing what you do in a very general fashion. And it doesn't give people a specific idea. Oh yeah, that's that company. So the USPTO said that the phrase unlimited carryover, it only provides information about TracFone service, and it in no way makes it apparent, no shadow of a doubt that it's TracFone service. So let's take this for a more familiar example. Let's take McDonald's and Happy Meals. McDonald's, we know that McDonald's is a fast food chain, right? And they trademark Happy Meals to represent their kids' meals, right? Happy Meal, while trademarks are descriptive, they still need to be unique. When you hear the phrase Happy Meal, you automatically know that it's a McDonald's product. But when you hear the term unlimited carryover, that doesn't, as far as I know, that doesn't make you think of TracFone. But you guys can let me know if that's just something that I have been missing out on. When you hear the phrase unlimited carryover, do you think of TracFone? I want to know. Okay. So, but the USPTO basically said no, girl. But I want to know what y'all think. Do you think that the USPTO got it wrong? Do you think that they should have allowed them to trademark the phrase unlimited carryover for their cell phone services? I want to know what you think. Okay, V said no. Okay, and I agree with you. Unlimited carryover. I remember other phone services talking about, carrying over minutes. Sprint is what. Oh, see, King Tax Services said that she thinks of Sprint. So that is already in this small sampling of people showing that TracFone does not have this this big recognition in the cell phone industry for unlimited carryover. Okay. So I think the USPTO got it right? All right, so now we are moving on to our next story. How many of you guys have heard of Magic City? All right, Magic City, it's there's many different parts to Magic City, but when I think of Magic City, I think of a very famous gentleman's club in Miami or Florida, somewhere in Florida. I think Miami. But if you've heard of Magic City, GQ said not at all. I guess you don't think they should be able to trademark it either. But if you've heard of Magic City, give me an M in the comments, because Magic City has been out here doing the work. Oh, Atlanta. Okay. I was wrong. Atlanta. Thank you for correcting me. How you know, Brandon? I'm just kidding. Praise and Lawyer said M. All right. So we got one for Magic City. Apparently two for Magic City because Brandon know where it's in Atlanta. King Tax Services know where it is too. Okay. Apparently I need to get out more. All right. You hear things? You hear things at the club. You think of Birmingham. I think of Birmingham. You think of Birmingham for Magic City? And V said she thinks of Birmingham. Either way, okay. So let me move on with this story as y'all, pick up your ones off, get your ones out the ATM to go on there. So this is a case of Magic City Casino versus Magic City Innovation District, okay? So here's what happened. Magic City Casino has a parent company that is called West Flagler Associates, okay? And they filed a trademark infringement suit against Magic City Innovation District and also won a false designation of origin and unfair competition. Now, when you hear Magic City, we all said Gentlemen's Club, right? However, Magic City owns several businesses. They have and they have trademarks for them. They've got it for Magic City a casino. They've got it for something called Magic City Jai Alai, Magic City Racing, Magic City Hustle, and they also have a trademark for the phrase "put a little magic in your life." King Tax Services 18 said, "When we were at ATL, my brother wanted to go. That's how I know." Okay, put it on your brother Tanya, I bet. I'm just kidding. There is nothing wrong with Gentlemen's Club. They're very entertaining, all right? But this particular Magic City has lots of trademarks. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trademarks, okay? And they're known around the city. They've got a good reputation. They put a lot of money into the community. Hello, Lab Insurance Agency, okay? Now, that's Magic City Casino's parent company, West Flagler Associates. They've got all these trademarks having to do with Magic City. V-Tran said it may be the football classic in Birmingham, which is why I think of, a football classic. I didn't even know that was possible. V said maybe I need to get out more too. We're gonna go together, V. Okay, so we've got Magic City Casino, which is owned by West Flagler Associates. But then you have Magic City Innovation District. Magic City Innovation District is a private development project in the Little Haiti area of Miami. And they have 4 companies under them. They have Dragon Global, Plaza Equity Partners, Metro One, and Loon Rouge. Now, remember I said that the Magic City, the casino, the company that owns them, owns all these kind of entertainment companies around Florida. And they put a lot of money into the cities. However, the defendants' companies, meaning Dragon Global, Plaza Equity, Metro One, Loon Rouge, these are all companies that are building, luxury apartments. Basically, these companies are gentrifying the neighborhoods in Little Haiti. And Magic City, the company that owns all these trademarks for Magic City, West Flagler Associates, they have sued this development company because they're saying that you're ruining our reputation in the Little Haiti area. You're coming here, you're gentrifying, you're making it impossible to leave, and you're leaving a sour taste in their mouth when they hear the phrase Magic City. So they have sued this company for trademark infringement because they're trying to get over using the Magic City reputation, or at least that is the argument that Magic City's attorneys are saying, okay? And Magic City Casino's owner, meaning West Flagler Associates, they're saying that the public has confused the gentrify. We're going to call the other company the gentrifying company, that they have confused them with the plaintiff. Okay, so having West Flagler Associates, who has all of these trademarks under Magic City, it starts to look really bad on them when you have this company that also calls themselves Magic City coming in and basically, you know, making things tougher for people in the community. So understand that when you have a trademark and when it represents your goods, it also represents your company's reputation. So you don't want people out there using your trademark if their values don't align with yours, right? So if you are like a super green, environmentally conscious company, you know, and let's say you sell gardening equipment, because I'm going to use a very recent case, right? You know, you only use biodegradable gardening supplies and things like that, and you're very concerned about your carbon footprint. And let's say you have the trademark, I don't know, green is greater, right? You don't want a company like Monsanto, which is big on GMOs, and, you know, they just had that big settlement over Roundup and glyphosate. You don't want them coming in and using the phrase green is greater to sell their products when people know what Monsanto does. And you are an eco-friendly company. You don't want Monsanto being associated with your eco-friendly name, okay? So that is another example of that, okay? So they're battling out in court now. We're going to wait and see what happens. But I really hope that this company, the plaintiff, West Flagler Associates, I really hope that they are able to, hi, Go Solo with Clint, hi, Master, a bunch of people came in, hi, y'all. I really hope that they're able to get their name back, because it's not fair for you as a company that has nothing to do with this community. You're not putting anything in, you're actually harming the residents there, and you're trying to use the goodwill of this former company that has provided income, that has provided, you know, venues and things like that. So protecting your trademark, it's not just about protecting your goods, it's about protecting your reputation as well, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Ooh, okay. So let me take a quick pause here, say hi to everybody who came in. Hello, 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 happy Thursday. It's NPL Legal Dish, my weekly show. I pull stories about celebrities and pop culture, and we talk about the business and legal concepts behind them. If you are interested in any of my business formation services, like teaching you how to register your business, how to making sure you have appropriate contracts, protecting your business ideas through patents, contracts, and trademarks, hit me up in the link in my bio, linktree.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. Hello to Tibet Ocean. All right. So we're going to get back to our stories, all right? How many of you guys have heard of the music artist Lizzo, Lizzo? If you know who Lizzo is, give me a Lizzo in the comments, all right? If you know who Lizzo is, give me a Lizzo in the comments, Lizzo. Because my girl is putting in the work, all right? While you guys do that, and let me know if you know Lizzo. Brazen Lawyer knows who Lizzo is. King Tax Services doesn't know who Lizzo is. Lizzo, she's a music artist. She's an entertainer. Brandon knows who Lizzo is. She is very dynamic. She has a very big personality. She plays the flute on stage during her performances. She raps, she sings, and she's about, you know, loving yourself and body positivity. She's great. I love her. Okay. So Lizzo has a song called Truth Hurts. Okay. I love this song. It's in my Apple iTunes rotation, whatever. And there's a line in the song that says, I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% that bitch. Pardon the word, but that's what the line in the song says. I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% that bitch. And the phrase 100% that bitch has taken off so much that Lizzo has filed for a trademark for that phrase for clothing and merchandise. And that's very smart. She filed her application through her LLC, y'all. Lizzo has an LLC for her entertainment business. She filed the application on June 10th, 2019, okay? So this is along the same lines as when Cardi B trademarked all right? This is about protecting your brand. People have come to associate Lizzo with this song, with this phrase. It just took off because It was a very empowering song for women. You saw people writing 100% that bitch on t-shirts, like in their comments, all that stuff. So Lizzo has secured the bag for the phrase 100% that bitch. So, you know, you're going to be seeing merch out very soon. Okay? All right. So congrats to Lizzo. I'm going to give her a round of applause. This is what we used to do when I worked in a classroom. We wanted to like give kids, you know, recognition. We do round of applause. So you clap and then you go to circle. Round of applause for Lizzo. All right. Next song we are talking about. Have any of you guys heard of the perfume called Santal 33? It's made by this company called Labo. The perfume, the name of the perfume is Santal 33, Santal 33. All you perfume girls, let me know if you know that scent or that perfume. I'm not big on perfumes. I'm more into essential oils. But if you have heard of Santal 33, okay, I've got 2 no's, so that's at least half my audience that doesn't know. I didn't know either. Anyway, apparently this perfume Santal 33 is very, very distinctive, so much so that it's a well-known scent, particularly in like Manhattan, right? Now, remember, trademarks are adjectives. This is going to be very important. This company that owns this fragrance, Santal 33, they tried to trademark the scent of the fragrance. So they tried to trademark a smell. Now you might say that doesn't seem to make sense. However, it was successfully done by Play-Doh a few months ago. Play-Doh was able to trademark the smell of its Play-Doh, okay? And I forget what the description is. I don't have it written here, but you can actually look up the description for the trademark for Play-Doh smell. So now, here's the thing with perfumes. Hello, Diamonds. What, I can't read the rest of your names, but hi to y'all who came in. So this company tried to trademark the smell of its perfume. However, your trademark is supposed to describe your product, right? Diamond Sweat Aqua. Okay, Diamond Sweat Aquafina. I like it. Okay. So your trademark is supposed to describe your product that you're selling, right? Your trademark can't be your product. So if I am a perfume company, I am in the business. Queen 3371. If I'm a perfume company, I'm in the business of selling a smell. My product is a smell. So I cannot therefore trademark the smell because the smell is the product. So that's what the USPTO said. They said, hey, owner of Santal 33, we get that everybody recognizes your smell and that you want to put, you know, a trademark on this smell, not the name, but the smell of the perfume. But they're saying you can't do that because it's not like the smell is for a product. The smell is the product. So if we go back to the Play-Doh example, even if Play-Doh totally changed up the smell of Play-Doh, it would still be Play-Doh. They can make it smell like strawberries. They can make it smell like whatever. But at the end of the day, it's still a putty toy for children. Now, if I'm trying to trademark a fragrance, right? If I trademark the fragrance and then I change the formula and I change the fragrance, the trademark is no longer good, right? So you cannot trademark the smell of your perfume if you're in the perfume business, all right? So I hope that explains why sometimes some things are permissible for trademarks and some things are not. It depends on, that's why it's kind of a tricky area of the law, all right? So tell your friends who own Santal 33, they're not getting a trademark anytime soon. Oh, all right. Instagram land, and Facebook land. Did you guys see when I posted that photo, the side-by-side photo of the Rita's Italian Ice logo and that product by that cannabis company? If you saw the Rita's post, give me an R in the comments. And I'm going to summarize it real quick for the people who did not. If you saw the Rita's post, hi, One True Empress. All right, One True Empress saw it. If you saw the Rita's post, oh, King Tax Services saw it. One True Empress saw it. I got 2 people. I got like 30%, 33% of what you call that, Instagram. I'm not seeing anything on Facebook side, so it's okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. For those of you that don't know, Rita's Italian Ice, it's a very famous chain. They sell flavored Italian ice, multiple flavors. Super refreshing. Kids love it, adults love it. I love it too. And they have a very distinctive logo. It is, I have it on my cell phone, but obviously I'm using it, but it's red and white, green and white stripes in the background with the word Rita's, Rita apostrophe S, and the letters are white with like an outline. I can't envision it right now in my brain, but look up Rita's Italian Ice and you will see the logo. So there is a cannabis company that, and I'm going to use the word company loosely, that I follow on Instagram. And I saw them post a picture of what I thought was a Rita's product. It was the Rita's logo, except that the S in Rita's was turned upside down. And they said, oh, coming soon, Rita, what is it? Gelato flavored gummies or whatever, right? Using the Rita's logo. And I saw people in the comments saying, oh, I thought this was a Rita's product, but this is even better. And I even went to Rita's page because I was like, well, maybe they changed it up a little bit. The post is still up on my Facebook page, and I posted it in my IG stories on Instagram. But that instance was a perfect example of trademark infringement because there is confusion in the marketplace already. People are confusing it with an actual Rita's product. If you were here when I first started doing these broadcasts, there was a story of a cannabis company that made cannabis infused gum and made them look like Doublemint and Wrigley's, and they were sued by Wrigley's for trademark infringement because their product, it was gum and it looked too similar to Wrigley's packaging. So while this cannabis company, is under wraps and they don't really put their stuff out there, I've been following them for a while. And this is definitely a case of trademark infringement. So if you're on Instagram, I urge you to go check out my Facebook page and go look up the Rita's post because you'll see what I was talking about. And I even put it in the stories. I asked what y'all thought, and it was overwhelmingly people thought that it was trademark infringement. It was like 88% to 12%. 88% of the people who responded thought that the cannabis company's product was trademark infringement. And I believe so too. So I hope they get their act together. I'm not out here to put, people, hello Afro Wellness. I'm not out here to put people's business out there. But if I do see things like that, I will bring them to you guys privately. I'm not trying to ruin nobody's livelihood or, whatever, but I'm not going to sit and stay quiet if you're out here putting yourself in trouble and you're going to have Rita's knocking on your door talking about give us our money. Okay. Next thing we are talking about, I also posted a picture of Nick Cannon this week. He was in my IG stories. I did not post it on Facebook, but Nick Cannon was wearing a custom bulletproof vest and face mask that had like Louis Vuitton material on it. And it really reminded me of when I talked about the Cash Doll story and how you can get away with that. And I just wanted to remind you guys that when you have, while you can't go out and say, oh, I'm selling Louis Vuitton products, you can alter authentic materials and resell them as long as you say that they are altered. So what happened with Nick Cannon was he probably found someone who alters luxury items and they had an authentic Louis something and they deconstructed it. When you purchase an authentic item, certain trademark rights get cut off from the person that you bought it from. So if I buy myself a Louis bag and I buy it from the Louis store and I take it home, I can cut that bad boy up and do whatever I want to it and make it something different because I've actually paid for it. Now, the issue that people have these days with these items is that sometimes it's really hard to authenticate whether it's a real luxury item, whether it's a real Louis, Chanel, whatever those big names are. Okay, so yeah, it was just 2 stories that came up that I thought were really interesting. But go check out the Rita story on my Facebook page if you haven't seen it yet. All right, we only have 2 more stories, so we're gonna take a quick commercial break. All right. Thank you to everybody who came in. I'm Natalie Pierre-Lewis, owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC. You are watching NPL Legal Dish, my weekly broadcast where I talk about celebrity news and pop culture stories to demonstrate business and legal concepts. If you're interested in any of my services, business formation services, like getting registered with your state, making sure you have contracts, protecting your brands, hiring employees, if you want to hear my podcast where I interview entrepreneurs in different areas of business, if you want snippets to some of my ebooks or want to check out my e-store, go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm, linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm, linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm, all right? Links to all my stuff is in there. All right, back to our regularly scheduled program. Okay, we have a story. This is an international trademark story. How many of you guys have ever heard of this little brand called Adidas? I won't blame you if you haven't heard of it, but if you've heard of Adidas, give me an A in the comments. If you have heard of Adidas, I want an A in the comments. Adidas. 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 I got 1 A from One True Empress. Thank you, my dear. 1 from Brazen Lawyer. Okay. 1 from King Tax Services. And 1 from Tibet. Oh, I got 100% participation on Instagram. Thank you, guys. All right. So, guys, we all know that Adidas has a signature logo, right? That kind of leafy thing that goes 3 ways. Adidas has a second logo that is also well known of the 3 slanted stripes, okay? Adidas tried to expand their trademark rights in Europe. They tried to apply for a wider trademark so that the lines that so that the Adidas trademark applies to the lines in any direction. Their current trademark is for 3 parallel equidistant stripes of equal width applied to a product, right? But what they want to say is we don't just want 3 slanted stripes. They're saying we want it if it's sideways, we want it if it's up and down, we want it all the ways, okay? And they did this in the European Union international intellectual property court, and the European Union said. And the European Union said, no, you can't. Your trademark is 3 slanted lines, and it's going to stay 3 slanted lines. Now, Adidas has had success in the past suing against other companies having these kind of stripes in their logo, but the European Union is saying that this expansion of their trademark, it's too much. So while Adidas is slanted. I don't know if y'all can see this. Hold on. Facebook, let me move this so y'all can see. Okay, so here is Adidas's current mark, right? 3 slanted lines. Don't mind, I'm not the best at drawing, but Adidas is saying we want this, we want this, we want, I don't know, this, we want that. Like, Adidas wants everything. And the European Union court is saying, no, that's too broad of for your trademark. So I want to know what your opinion is. Do you think that the European Union Intellectual Property Office got it right? Do you think that they should have denied them this expansion of their trademark in the European Union? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I think, while you guys put your answers, I think that it was the right call. I think that Adidas is trying to do too much. I think they got too much money on their hands, and that this is possibly a case of the beginning of trademark bullying. We've talked about trademark bullying and how companies with larger larger portfolios and who can afford an on retainer legal team will try and bully smaller companies that don't have as much money from using any type of logo that it may or may not even be associated with them. We talked for 2 weeks straight about Caterpillar, the equipment company. One True Empress said, good call. We talked about the Caterpillar equipment company trying to sue a coffee company for using the word cat in their trademark. So I think that this was a case where if the EU had agreed with them, that this could have been the beginning of trademark bullying for Adidas. All right. So One True Empress agrees with their call. All right, we only got one more case, guys. Oh wow, this one longer than I thought. I thought we weren't even gonna make half an hour. But y'all make it so excited. We be getting to these conversations. I love it. All right. So last story that we are talking about today, guys, has to do with University of Idaho. I've never been to Idaho. I have no plans to go to Idaho, but they've got a pretty interesting story. Has anybody here ever been to University of Idaho or heard of it? If you have heard of if you're familiar of University of Idaho, give me a U in the comments. And then if you heard of University of Idaho and you know what their mascot is, tell me what the mascot is in the comments. Okay, Tibet Ocean said yes. Are you saying yes that to the European Union case, or are you talking about yes about University of Idaho? Because I think that this is a little bit of, I liked this case because it made me think. No, Idaho potato. No, Idaho potato. No, Idaho potato. Okay. No, Idaho. Okay, yeah, all I know about Idaho is potatoes. That's all I know. Okay, so, you've heard of University of Idaho. All right. So University of Idaho, their mascot apparently is for a visit. Okay, so the mascot for University of Idaho is this character named Joe Vandal. It's just a character, and his name is Joe Vandal. I don't think it's based on a person. I think it's, and their teams are called the Vandals or whatever. Okay. So a former student basically started his own beer line and called it Vandal Beer, right? And he called the school and said, hey guys, I'm a graduate of the school and I'm about to make this beer, and I just wanted to let you guys know I'm going to call it Vandal Beer. And the school said, no, you're not. If you call your beer Vandal Beer, you're violating our trademark. Okay. So he said, all right, fine. I won't say I'm affiliated with the school, but he still sold the beer. But on the website for his beer, and actually the website is something like www.vandal.beer or something like that. But it says, not affiliated with University of Ohio. Now, the reason why this former student contacted the school about this was because he actually wanted to donate a portion of the proceeds from the sales to scholarships to the University of Idaho. But University of Idaho is like, no, girl, you can't use our logo. So I want to know from you what you think about this, because their mascot is Joe Vandal, and I'm sure he's trademarked. However, this beer that this student made doesn't have the image of their mascot. It's called Vandal Beer. And, he said, okay, we're not affiliated with University of Ohio. So do you think that University of Ohio should have an issue with him trying to sell this Vandal Beer? Especially with the fact that he wants to donate money to the school from the proceeds. So what do you think about him trying to sell Vandal beer and University of Idaho basically being like, no, you're not gonna, don't do it, even though he wants to let them benefit in some of the profits? Who came in? Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm gonna let y'all answer. That's actually the last story that we have, so I can wait a little bit. But yeah. So University of Ohio doesn't want this guy selling beer in their name. He said okay, but they're still kind of like on the fence about him selling the beer at all. I think they should let him live. I mean, your mascot is Joe Vandal. Like, and vandal isn't exactly, you know, a word that brings up, yeah, vandal isn't exactly a word that brings up, you know, goodwill. When I think of vandal, I think of crooks. So it's not like this guy is tarnishing your image. I don't care if you're a university. But that's my take on it. It's okay if you're unfamiliar with it. But yeah, those were this week's cases. Wow, we made it to 41 minutes. I didn't even think we were going to make it this long. Those were this week's cases, guys. Thank you so much again for your participation. I can stay on a few extra minutes if you have questions about any of the cases. One True Empress said tough one, but college doesn't own the word vandal. That is very, very true, One True Empress. They don't own the word vandal. You see? One True Empress, she be listening. All right. One University of Idaho doesn't own the rights to the word vandal, you know, especially not in the beer market. So what's the problem, University of Idaho? Yeah. All right. So One True Empress, actually, she gave us the final word. We don't even need to go anywhere else with that. Thank you all so much for your energy, for your participation. I have a wonderful time every week when I come in here and talk to y'all. If you want to schedule your free 15-minute consultation with me, you can do so at the link in my bio, linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm. Oh, yes, y'all, go watch King Tax Services 18 at 8 p.m. on her Instagram. She gives you the tools to get your money right, okay? That is all I'm leaving. That's what I'm going to leave with y'all today. Have an amazing weekend and be safe, okay? Bye.